Haul the spaceship to Davenport. Prepare for a day of anarchy and interface with a couch in space. It's Space Couch time once again. Episode 242. Never thought we'd get up this high. You might say that's quite unusual. Heyo. So, of course, we could have never made it this far without our advertisers. This week it is, of course, Arnada Records. So much stuff has come out, you guys. It's Bitman with the 8-bit Baroque album Diesel Dandy. Then we have new signing Meat Cramp with a killer single Oil Bath. Six Society from the amazing Tommy Tantrum, one of his best. Then we get Spew's new demo, Regurgitated Demos. Of course, we have three things. Redshift, Cover of Sorrows, and the remix from Hexagonal Structures. Pandanus Uke has a new one. Three new things from Hexagonal Structures. Meat Cramp has a full-length debut called Message in a Bottle. Gaslight and Vertebrates, first of two EPs. The Feral Imperative is out now. So you want to check out... That went by too fast for me to say it all, but Hexagonal Structures has Shell, Undetectable Object, and Curious Oddities. And Redshift has a really crazy cover of our song Sorrows, and a really wonderful remix by the aforementioned Hexagonal Structures. Check all that out at, I got it backwards, ligerhawkrecords.bandcamp.com. Then we have our other amazing sponsor, Super 7. You want to go to super7.com/spacecouchshow. They've been putting out some amazing stuff lately. They always do. This week, I want to showcase this guy. It's Frankenghost. It's like a little mini, but it's a ghost Frankenstein. Like two great worlds meet. Speaking of meeting, it is with great pleasure that I internet meet a friend. I can use the word friend, but we're going to delve into the amazingness that is our guest today. Please welcome Arnada Records. What's up, man?
Hello.
It is amazing to meet you. Thank you for rescheduling and sort of helping me to re-Tetris around pieces. It's been a week. Not to make light of it or be glib, but just wow. But let us not get away from the subject at hand, at least right away, because it's awesome. Welcome to space. We'll start with a subject we call encapsulate what you create. So you are in. We have Arnada Records on the screen, which we'll primarily get to, but I want to at least touch on three amazing projects you have. Inside Sedition, American Merkin, and Rosmix, if I'm saying that correct.
Rosmix, yeah.
Rosmix. So tell us about those.
Well, so American Merkin is the only one so far that's a collaborative effort.
Okay.
That's me and a friend I made in music school in Portland 10 years ago, 12 years ago, or actually 15 years ago now.
Okay.
But yeah, we played a lot of shows together and ended up like kind of jamming. And he was living up here at the time, so we played a few shows. And now he's down in Eugene, Oregon, and we made this album just via collaboration online, just sending each other files and stuff. And it's the most experimental probably on the record, on the label. And then Ross Nix is
noise, industrial.
Drone, I guess,
drone,
would be
okay.
like drone experimental, electronic stuff. Most of his stuff is on the experimental side of things, and I have to kind of do more of that when I'm working on stuff with him. And we've had some amazing shows. And,
cool, man.
That's been Ross Mix is the oldest project of mine that I'm currently doing. That started as like a side project to something else I was doing in like 2005, 06. Just kind of learning how to use gear and, experimenting and playing around with stuff. And then the Inside Sedition was actually something that I came up with, I think in 2018
Okay.
is when I started throwing around the idea for that. And that was like kind of the basis for that was if words are violence, I want to be a G.G. Allen concert.
Love it. I love it.
So I mean that's more of the like a hard industrial or
Okay. Yeah.
techno
Yeah.
type slant to it,
We
you
will put
know.
in something here. You sent me a preview of what you're working on for the next
Yeah.
Insights edition, and it is gnarly. I love it.
The whole album is pretty much like that. Like
Okay.
it's a lot of live jamming and then jamming and then jamming and then jamming on top
Okay.
of that.
Oh,
Like
okay. Very cool. Layered.
and then going through and being like, well, this doesn't work or this doesn't
Right.
work or whatever, you know.
When do you foresee that being released?
I was supposed to be done now. I was mixing on Wednesday. I was mixing, you know, and kind of everybody got kind of, you know,
Yeah.
the air punched out of us,
We had to
you know.
reschedule. Thanks again.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's just been trying to get back into the swing of things and feel creative, you know.
Yeah, no, dude, yeah, I feel you there. Well, audience out there on Earth or wherever part of the cosmos you may be watching this, definitely check out or keep a digital eye out for the forthcoming album from Insights Edition. What's it called again?
And I think it's currently self-titled.
Self-titled.
I'm really leaning towards just kind of self-titling stuff and just having different artwork and different
Okay.
songs.
Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Not really doing like make I don't know. It's kind of a weird concept,
Yeah.
but it feels right. Like unless something really stands out as a theme or something like that, like
Okay.
yeah.
Well, keeping on the Inside Sedition track, you did an awesome remix of My Shit,
Yeah, that
Gasoline
was
Invertebrate.
fun. That was
Thank
a
you
lot
very
of
much.
fun.
Do you approach the remix sphere with any sort of philosophy, or is it just like I need to get X amount of stuff in, or is it kind of like playing it by ear for you?
Playing it by ear,
Yeah.
I definitely listened to some remix albums
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
to kind of be like, okay, you know, because people rarely use stuff from the original track.
Rarely. Yeah. It's like
It's
kicking and
usually just
screaming.
like a vocal or like
Right.
one part, and I try to use like more of your stuff
Yeah, it was
too.
very cool.
Um, but yeah, I listened to like there's that Bjork album, the remix album from the post era, and then Nine Inch Nails Fixed. I just kind of went through those, and I'm like, oh, you know, there's
Okay,
kind of the
yeah. That it's got that Nine Inch Nails like fixed kind of vibe to it, where it's
yeah,
like it's not like a different song that I begrudgingly use your vocals on. It's like
right, right,
this through the funnel of Insights Edition.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
yeah,
That's
yeah. That was the first remix I've done.
oh really okay. Oh
Yeah,
shit, man,
so
you've
it was
got
just
some
kind of
chops. Um, well, it says Arnada Records on the screen here, and I'm very excited to ask you about it from doing Ligerhawk. Let's just start macro level. Like, tell us about the amazing Arnada Records.
well. I started it in like May of 2020. Just kind of, you know, I was doing my own stuff and just using the Bandcamp page
Mm-hmm.
for the Ross Mix stuff mostly. And well, that's all I was really doing at the time,
Yeah.
as well as like trying to finish that American Merkin album. But yeah, I started it in 2020, going like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
start my own record label. I've worked with other
Right.
labels in the past, and it's kind of the goal was to work with a lot more other people,
Uh-huh.
but it's just kind of become a label for my own projects
Okay.
and
Okay.
stuff. but I'd still love to release other people's stuff.
All right. Cool, man.
And yeah, and I used stimulus money to buy a bunch of blank tapes from one of those tape sell the pressing plants.
Okay.
So I bought just a bunch of blanks and cases and all that, and I've just like lately I've been working on the three releases
Okay.
that are out and coming out.
Okay,
So
cool. And like, so that's coming out on like cassette tape when you?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool, 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 cool.
Yep, I got 30 copies of each album. I have 30 copies of American Merkin. I have 30 copies
All right.
of the Ross Mix album.
Very cool.
I'm
Yeah.
blanking. Yeah, the Ross Mix album that just came out, and the Insights edition.
Yeah, I was playing a
Then
show
I,
in Canada of all places a few years ago, and like everyone was like, "Do you have tapes?" And I'm like,
yeah,
"No, I don't have tapes." But
yeah.
like, I guess it's what people want. Then I put one out, and it was great. So if you there on Earth want to check out the beautiful diabolical slash insane sounds of our guest today on cassette tape. You can do that at
Yep,
arnadarecords.bandcamp.com.
yep.
Um,
Yeah, I'm using it as kind of a Kickstarter of sorts.
oh, okay.
So if you buy the tape, you're contributing to future releases and stuff.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, yeah, and it's
Well,
all hand dubbed on equipment back there. I have
hell
a
yeah.
fancy tape machine I bought from Goodwill.
DIY is still
Oh
alive. I
yeah.
love it.
Hmm.
The let's do you in 2025 what does a record label mean, because we both sort of do this thing of like helming a record label, like do you foresee any challenges to that, just that the idea of even there being a record label in this digital world?
Well, I mean, I think there should be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the challenges are just it's such a dog eat dog industry right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just kind of getting the name out and getting stuff in stores, I guess,
By dog
is
eat
kind
dog,
of
you mean like just there's a lot of competition?
well, yeah, a lot of
Okay.
competition. The digital streaming stuff is all in a very uncertain place right now
Yeah, that's a
with
good call.
with Spotify and all that
Right.
being really kind of awful.
Yeah, I mean they kicked out Neil Young, yeah, and that was that Neil Young, right? Like a couple years ago, because I forget what he did, but like
Oh, he had his stuff pulled because of Joe Rogan.
yes, it was Joe Rogan. But like whatever it was, just the fact that you can be like excised from history,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah. Well,
what?
people are being kicked off like of
Yeah.
Spotify for what they're calling fraudulent streams, where you have all these bots that are adding your
Hmm.
music to a playlist that gets flagged with all this fake stuff, and like there's some serious issues that are going
Yeah.
on with Spotify. Like,
I am kind of playing with fire with my own shit, like politically. Like I'm still waiting for that email from Bandcamp to be like,
no,
no
yeah,
hate mongers or whatever. Like,
right, right,
all
right.
right,
Band camp.
heyo, dig it. I think you maybe
Still
just
the
made.
best game in town, though. Unfortunately,
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not ragging Bandcamp for Bandcamp's sake. I've just seen
right.
reports and emails, and yeah, it's for the service they provide for the cents on the dollar they take.
Mm-hmm.
Much love to
Mm-hmm.
Bandcamp, and please
Yeah.
visit arnadarecords.bandcamp.com. It's just, it is like, I guess I'll trust these people to be good actors with my stuff. Like
Right.
it is interesting to in not only my stuff, but in record label world. Like, I mean, I know you said it's mostly you, but you're working with somebody else in American Merc, and you're like the
Mhm.
face of representing other people's hard fought artwork that,
Yeah.
like, I hope Spotify doesn't find a way to screw me.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
to put words in your mouth, but that's just that's what I think about sometimes. I try not to like dwell on it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Well, it's tough to have artistic create freedom these
Yeah.
days too, because there's so like, if you, I don't know, if you draw a picture wrong or say the wrong thing.
Boy, howdy. Boy, could I tell you. Our Space Couch
Hmm.
audience knows all about that. Um, yeah, man. It's I want to say it's getting better. Like I feel like the climate has become like I don't want to say unwoke because that just feels a little bit glib, but a little bit more attuned to reality.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but then I'll see something crazy and be like, oh, I guess not. Never mind. Um,
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of gatekeepers
okay,
that are you know deciding who gets what, and I think with hard copy media like tapes
that's
and
such
stuff,
a good call.
it's a little easier because you're at least forcing these people to go to a record store and
Mm,
tell them that they can't hold your music or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's whereas the online stuff is a little easier for people to
Very
just
good
pounce.
call. Very good call. Well,
But
we
if you go in person, you also run risks.
well, on that note, let's just we've been sort of dancing around it, but let's just at least touch on the news of the day. We're recording this on the 13th of September, which is a Saturday. Normally, I record these on Thursdays, but Charlie
Yeah.
Kirk was assassinated on Wednesday, of course, and that
Hmm.
just was kind of a gut punch for both of us. Um, where's your head at on it now? Like, what do you feel?
Oh, I feel like we need to speak up more.
Yeah, yeah, me too,
Hence
man.
the hat.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Like I Mike Harlow posted something yesterday about kind of how I'm feeling or was feeling, prior to this. It's like, oh, I should, maybe not delve so much into politics and kind of work on music and
Mm-hmm.
kind of, pursue things a little bit more on, whatever. And then it's like you just reactivated everybody.
You absolutely. I mean, there's a.
Like,
I was hoping it would be out so I could plug it on this episode, but there's a new Serpaduce track coming out about Charlie, and it was just like it still doesn't feel real. Like
no, no, it's really weird too to see his videos and stuff all over the place still.
because he was so
And it's just,
prolific, and now
yeah, and it's just, it's, I
it,
mean, I don't have to, I didn't agree with some of the things he said,
sure.
whatever.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
And
do that
that
for
that doesn't
anyone.
matter.
Like I don't know if I don't think there's a human on earth that I agree with every single word that
Oh
comes out of them
no.
because that's what that's how we're
Right.
put together
Right.
as these
We're
little
supposed
flesh
to
bags.
disagree and talk.
Right. And uh, so like I of course I didn't agree with everything he said, but I thought he had some really strong ideas and agreed with
Hmm.
a lot personally.
I
And
saw him be respectful to everybody that he talked to.
he
You
would
know.
somebody would come up from the left or a liberal or whatever, and the audience would start like the conservative audience would start jeering a little bit or laughing, and Charlie would calm them down. He would say, let's show
Yeah.
them the respect they never show us. And they fucking shot him for it.
Hmm.
It's just I didn't want to bring the mood down, but it's like we talked before the show, for you at home, like we have to address it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, I think even just artistically, I think you made a good point. Just to bring it back to talking about your prolific output, like it would almost, for me, it would almost be dishonest if I didn't address it in song.
Hmm.
I think that's the way that you and I communicate on a certain level, and if I just force myself to be like pizza's delicious, like, or with some bullshit, like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just being a goon. um so I mean, if you want to say anything more about it, we can. I'll just move back into regular Space Couch talk.
Well, I mean, it's really kind of funny. I mean, not
Yeah,
ha ha funny,
sure.
but they created a Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X.
Absolutely.
Like,
You can't you can't not think of the parallels.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so expect streets named after him, holidays, and
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I've heard of a thing where they want to create a zone at colleges that are dedicated to Charlie. You know,
I just saw talk
and
of making his birthday a holiday. I'd be
yeah,
all for that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, and
yeah,
that's gonna rub them the wrong way in such a massive way because they're the ones that hold on to this thing about how they're the only ones that can be victims.
absolute abs. I mean, I think that's where all the a lot. I shouldn't say all, but a lot of the rage comes from. It's like you
Yeah.
stole my victim points.
Yeah. Yep.
Like,
Yep. Yep.
and those are ours. We need those for our bullshit. And
Yep. Yep. And they could have taken the high ground on all of this
yeah,
and
well,
said, "Whoa, we've been, going a little too far, calling people Nazis all the time.
yeah.
That it just got somebody killed and we need to lower the temperature, but they don't seem to have any self-reflection."
Yeah, I don't. I think it's too late to lower
Yeah.
the temperature, personally. But
Yeah.
man, I gotta. I'm gonna just brutally cut to another topic. I'm gonna get.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Let's do
Thank
it.
you. But thank you very much for your opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for helping me address that. I was very curious about what you did on 420 for your online showcase. I know you mentioned Merkin does a lot of live shows. I was wondering if you ever do another online show with that sort of the thing you did back in April.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only shows I'm interested in doing anymore is
Gotcha,
just live
gotcha.
streaming and
Yeah, I hear
stuff.
you.
It's just more fun. I can, I don't have to load up a bunch of gear and
Right. It
worry
is.
about worry about forgetting a
Yeah.
power cable
Oh yeah, and then,
or
like
something like that, and then get paid $30 for
right,
like 2 weeks of work.
right, right.
And I like doing the like hybrid stuff where I kind of DJ to kind of set the
It's very
mood
cool. Very
and
cool.
then just go into like live jamming or just DJing my own stuff or whatever. I mean, I can do anything I want. I've got
Yeah.
everything right back here.
Yes, I'm gonna. We're looking at putting some. Here's a Space Couch exclusive. We're looking at putting some together with Serpaduce. Meat Cramp already did his half. I'm being a lazy goose, but that'll happen, and I don't have to worry about a venue reading bullshit about me online and canceling the
Right.
show. Not that that's ever happened 1,000 times. So
Yeah.
it's yeah, online's the way to go. We look forward to the next one. Definitely let us know. We'll pitch it or plug it here
Hmm.
on Couch. But now we have to get into the real deal here. It's time for a hypothetical spectacle. This is where we get like a little bit weird and just sort of come up with an odd scenario. It's one we've done a million times before, but it's a fun way to ask you about your musical influences, and I'm really interested as to what influences the brain of the mighty Aaron of Arnada Records. So here's the deal: 4 of your biggest musical influences have decided to rob a bank. I need to know who is going to be the getaway car driver, what I call the smooth operator, like the face man, like he talks to the teller kind of guy, the high tech hacker guy in the van who does all the super high tech stuff, and then the old school safe cracker, like with the old timey spirit mask and like the stethoscope on the stage.
Hmm.
So getaway car, smooth operator, high tech, low tech.
Well, low tech and high tech would probably be the band Yellow.
Nice.
High tech would be Boris, of course, like one of the best
I,
samplers of all time.
yes, yes.
And Dieter is an old school style, like he brings a typewriter.
Oh,
when he writes out lyrics. Like he goes full on old school.
Amazing. That everybody just thinks they're the Ferris Bueller's Day Off Butterfinger fucking band, but Yellow goes so hard.
Oh, so good.
It's so good. And this is the first time anyone's ever answered 2 questions with one band and did it perfectly. Okay, yeah. Yellow is both the old school and the old lo-fi, high-tech, low-tech. I'm mixing my metaphors because I got so excited about your answer. Okay, who do you got for Getaway Car Driver?
Ooh, trying to think of who's a good driver. Maybe has Gary Newman been ever brought up?
I don't think so, but why wouldn't he have been? Like, okay, it's Gary Newman. It's just like as soon as they all jump into the car, or like go, like the song just starts playing out of nowhere like, automatically.
Yeah.
And who is the smooth operator?
The face man?
Yeah, the face man.
Probably Richard D. James, Mr. Aphex Twin, because he has the killer smile.
Oh, well, I mean, who would be more of a face man than a guy who's replicated his face 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, so on what might be the best bank robbery in 242 episodes of Space Couch, we have Gary Newman behind the wheel, Richard D. James as the face man, because he is like if he was a superhero, he'd be the face man. And both high tech, low tech, Yellow, very cool. And final question is for today is radiation round. I did these out of order because I taped my questions in the wrong. Radiation round is basically like a lightning round, but we call it that because lightning is exceedingly rare in space. No wrong answers. Say whatever you want. We will start with great beards of history for our very bearded guest. Rutherford B. Hayes, Leonardo da Vinci, or Charles Darwin?
Ooh, probably Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Yeah.
And then we'll go with modern day beards. Captain Lou Albano, Scott Ian of Anthrax, or Jason Momoa?
Scott Ian.
Scott Ian, very good. And we'll close on this. Hardware or software?
Can it be both?
Absolutely, it can be both.
Yeah.
That's a great answer, by the way. I mean, you could say.
I'm going to say both.
Okay, very cool, because they
use both.
They do different things. Awesome. So we have Da Vinci, Scott Ian of Anthrax, and both. All right, and I'm going to bring this flying couch back on into the station shortly. We traditionally close on asking our guest what's next, but we kind of got into that already with the forthcoming insane self-titled Inside Sedition album, which sounds like it's going to be coming out at light speed. Should be.
Yeah. It's in mixing process right now.
Okay, very cool.
It's about 60% mixed, and then I got to master it and go to Kinko's and print up the artwork and stuff.
So follow Arnada Records.
And I am very honored to be number 242.
You are 242, man. Well, you know, we're up here flying through space. I just hope we don't crash.
Lock the target.
We will. Oh yes, we got to lock the target. And stay on target, but that's a whole different thing. But we will catch the man digitally at arnadarecords.bandcamp.com. You see what I did there? And anything else you want to plug? For what?
No. You can find me at Arnada Records or arnadarecords.bandcamp.com. It's the same thing.
All right, awesome. So what did we learn today? Started out with Raj Mix, American Merkins, a collab. Currently 60% of the way through in the next Inside Sedition. Super gnarly, super layered. If what I heard, the preview you sent me is any indication, you're gonna love it there at home. just kind of like our guest did some research on how to make a great remix for, and it certainly came through on that Gasoline one in the tradition of Nine Inch Nails is Fixed. Arnada Records is great. The challenges might be navigating this weird digital distro world with everything. Online shows are great.
And there are more online shows coming, just
More online
not
shows
any
are
planned
coming.
in the immediate future.
Gotcha,
They're
gotcha.
kind of once this album is done, there's going to be a lot more
Okay,
stuff, as
awesome,
well as
awesome.
Remix Wars
Oh yeah,
thing
yes.
in
Oh,
the
I
works.
forgot.
But
With some, there. Okay, it rhymes with Remix Wars with a certain label called Liger Hawk, maybe, but we'll see.
yeah, we'll see.
I have no idea what we're talking about. What? Why would you even bring that up? It's so weird. And then what else do we? Well, rest in peace, Charlie. And evolving story. We're recording this on Saturday. There might be completely new news by the time this is viewed. Who knows? But that certainly sucked. Thank you for rescheduling
No
on our
problem.
behalf. In one of the coolest hypothetical spectacles, the bank robbery question ever, Gary Newman, Richard T. James, Yellow, and Da Vinci, Scott Ian, and both for Radiation Round. All right, I'm going to bring this flying couch back on into the station. Thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's really good to meet you.
It's really cool to me. It's space, so it gets lonely up here with just flying through the void. But obviously, it's really cool to meet people that you vibe with online. Still online. I was about to say real life, but I think it's inevitable we'll meet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is Brian for Space Couch, for Aaron for Inside Sedition, American Ross Mix, and of course, Arnada Records saying, call the spaceship to Davenport, prepare for anarchy, and interface with the couch of space, Space Couch! Ah! Okay, then I just let us talk about the credits here. But dude, that was so good! I'm gonna be bouncing around all day today because
yeah, absolutely. That was awesome.
all right, well, this will be up Sunday 3 p.m. my time, so I think noon by you.
Yeah.